So as I found out, there's fucking enemies in this game. Which is honestly kind of freaky. I thought this was just one of those spooky games that I didn't really have a fail state. I don't know, man. Not too happy about this because I prefer to not have to be scared that I will fuck up. Hey, pig mask. Although my theory is still that we're just fucking crazy and we're running away from people or some shit. Oh, this is cool. But like I'm instantly stressed out again. Wait, the fuck did these barrels come from? Game feels a bit too quiet maybe? Or is there just no sound?
Water in the sewers. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
Too damn bony. That's not something anyone has ever said about me. Just try and relax. Definitely. Let's check here first. Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be going in there. Yeah. Yeah. Should I just close these so... Just fuck it, just go in. Close these. What's the sounds? Why are there sounds? Okay, this just refuses to get... Ah, there we go.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can see the light. With only a small sacrifice, we can fold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Like, you know, you're like not giving me a weapon and like you're giving me enemies. It's... No, I don't think the original game... Did it have a weapon? Oh, Jesus. Didn't you have an axe or some shit? Or am I just thinking of Spooky's House of Jump Scares or whatever it was rebranded to? Yeah man, this sucks. I don't fucking wanna be here. fucking do that, wouldn't you? Just fucking close that shit on me. Once again, the question arises, why do I play these games? A series of collecting vents have been installed along the ceiling at this stage of the line. In the process of stunning and bleeding, the product often expels stinking vapors from its digestive system, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane boiler to drive the engine as a whole. In this way, the more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that encapsulates the benefits of self-regulatory automation. Yeah, that sounds grim. 246, I get it, I understand everything. Can I just pick this up? Like, see, there's a thing that attacked me, and I'm like, I'm good, I don't need this fucking hammer. God damn it. Like, for real. So free, we have to go to free. One of these doors is going to have like some shitty fucking... Did we just light it? Huh? Yeah, a big scary room. It's exactly what I wanted. In my freaking... Hey, this is where I came from. Come on, Richard. It's even lighting these, but it doesn't seem to actually work. Maybe we need that thing we read about. Yikes. Wait, or is this where we came from? Blimey, I think it is. This one's flashing red. What do we do about that? So wait, was there anywhere we could have went this way? Why is this closed? No, see, this is already lit. So, okay. Nope, not. Oh, oh. Okay, hold up. I don't think this is working. I don't think that's what we need to do. Interesting. I wasn't there before. Was that sound in real life or in the game? I'm fucking freaking out. How did I not notice these previously? No. Dude. Please don't make me run in circles around some fucking monster while doing this. Oh, I just need to press this one. I'm a video game genius. Fuck you, game. Oh. Big no on the jump scares, please. Fuck me. Why is this here? Why is there a hiding place? So here's an idea. What if video games suck? No! Okay, I was scared. Sorry about the shouting. I would accept it. No. If there was only like one actual encounter with these big things, I'm okay to just. Yeah, seen that thing. I think I'm good now. Don't need to do that again. Okay, game. What the fuck? Where do I go? Also, once again, like, not picking up a shovel or any kind of hammer. Oh fuck no! Oh god! Please no! You see me? You fuck! No! No! God! No, why? No, fuck. God damn it, this is stupid. Where do I go though? I have no fucking clue. Oh, okay, I don't know why that hurt. I hope this is no country for pigman. Alright. The crate arrived this morning and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery or was born deformed and an attempt to force his gnawed body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is, I cannot tell you, but I smell the orb upon him, and suspect my great-uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the process of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here my great-uncle and I part company. He chose men as the subjects of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our shadows. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. So, that's still humans. Wait, everything is closed? Where do I go then? Oh, into the big fucking dark abyss, right? And no pigs, please. There's one's just gonna jump on me from up there. I hate everything. But enough about real life. It's... I know those are not words, I'm sorry. Okay, everything is still closed, what? Oh, fudge, this is... You know, I came in here expecting some jump scares. I didn't think I would have to be in control of my own survival, or like in charge of my own survival, I should say. This is not great for me. Please don't open up automatically. Huh? That's my bad jump scare. Big face in my screen. No. Oh yes, phones.
Quickly, Mantis, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
A bunch of rubbish. So that needs a key. Only we have picked up a hammer or some shit, you know. That's just lovely. No spooks, please. No scary scare. Maybe we just need to put our glasses on and that all turns out that nothing really happened, we just had really shit eyes. We were in our room this whole time. Yes, the buttons. Oh, yeah. No. No, thank you though. I'm sorry about the weird screams. That fucking game just played me. Should I do this more? Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit, I pass clots of my organs now into the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it, I did do that. Because of the changes, they ripple inner me, my teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all, gather where I can, push them back into my grey gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Jesus. Drink it, he says. It will help the running of the fever, because not all of us can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? Oh. Well. This is not where it came from. Something changed. No scare. No flicker, please. Oh god damn it, I'm so scared. Why? No! Fuck! But we need more though. What?
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Well, I guess we're going to the holding pens. Little hiding spot here for some reason. Fuck. Why? Just don't make me do things. Either scare me or make me do things. The two things don't work together. You know there's gonna be a fucker here. Or you know, maybe this is where you spawn in if you get caught. So much to read. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking holes. We measure their schools, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dual brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissings of gas, I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams, you are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. I'm sorry if I'm reading it in a weird pace with a weird accent.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Okay, but what? This is just a fucking dead end. No, this opened up. Oh, good. The fuck? Why?
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnel. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Fuck off. Making me do scary things. Oh Jesus, this game. Well, not this way then. Yeah. Yes. Fuck me up, please. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with the strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps yes. It is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. Oh, really? If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Sounds lovely. Not scared of undead big monster zombie shit fuck. I hate how you can only send one. I try to carry another one with me to just cheese this. Really? Wow, game. That's a bit shitty, isn't it? But like, where do we go? Haven't we been everywhere? Can I press this shit now? Oh. Oh, shit's going down. Huh. Oh, did I read this, or was this not here before? In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenburg infusion vitae to 1 part organ monodisperal fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Oh, so we're gonna use this shit that I just dropped on the lock thing. Yeah, okay. Now I get it. Ooh. Why is this not working now? Oh. Fuck. Guys, damn. Oh, cool blood.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
Faster, Papa. Oh, fuck it. This game. Ah, ha ha ha. So we just did a show of Tequila. Might be considered cheating, but need to soothe the nerves. Bones. Let's go towards the bones. Oh, good thing we did. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehared and scraped ready for grambroling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines, by the boiler and series of large copper pipes, into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. So do we have to do that? Like, do we have to do shit? I like doing shit.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
There's electricity in there. Who put it there? Someone put the electricity into the water. Okay, I at first I read Suicide Gate and I was like, nah. But then I read it was something else and I was like, nah. I'm scared. Fuck this game. Please end. No time for spookeroonies. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. Fuck. They remind me of my limitations. This is no charm and I am no whatever, that guy. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where there is hot and fitted, they become overheated and their duality tears them asunder as the other place... What? As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. I'm not sure what that means. They live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back, again in violent unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. What? This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now. The abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Fuck. Good, good. Good. It's just good. Just good. You know? It's good. Ghosts. There's no climbing there before anything comes. Nope, can't do that. Can't fucking do that. I mean, obviously. I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now. I'm just scared. I mean, I didn't honestly think I could go in there. No. That's a creature. That's not electricity. That's a thing that can fuck me up. Hey, can you let me through? Oh no, you're leaving. Oh wait, this is where I came from, so like... Wait, what the fuck do I do? Was there a way to jump into the water from here? Oh. Fuck, do I really have to just... Probably have to go into the water with that thing. Oh, I have an idea. Wait. Okay, never mind. I guess this is better. Huh? Well, this is gate number 2. So what is... Huh? This didn't do anything for us. Now this is closed. I'm confused. Okay.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you said about the
Naturally, these things cannot be left to rot upon the tree, and sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it." A tall weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat, and this is where the priest lived. This is the house of the dead, and here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. That's exactly what I always say about everything. So like, not quite sure where to go. Stop splashing around the
That's it, Papa. You're so
garbage
near
thing.
now.
Another one of these. Airlock fight things. Oh, fuck off. Okay, that was the first one I could open like that, right? So is this all real? Well, there's big people everywhere, so I would call this an emergency. We're descending into darkness. Fuck. I couldn't move, that was weird. I'll never go right. Always go left. Like, what am I doing now? Is this like a labyrinth? Okay, there's a different light down there. And it's an area transition. Whew boy.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mann.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture.
Are our children resurrected big
Ahead,
zombies?
it trickled to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
There's gonna be something here. I have been wrong about all these predictions so far, right? Like, I haven't had a single correct prediction about this game yet. Oh. And this did what exactly? Are all wheels in place? Let's just check if we can find any wheels first. But it seemed like they were to me anyway. Let's just leave. I'm actually not sure. Oh, there we go. There's the thing that opened up. Okay. I have a feeling that we're gonna fall into the water somehow. But I'm kind of hoping that this will also be a bad prediction. It's coming! Please no. But more like me in pimp control. Oh, weird. Well, this is not the same place. I'm gonna take the ladder. Oh, just hit the ladder. Okay. Thank you, game. I would have just stayed here forever. Also, was there no point in falling down here? That was like not my fault. Is there regenerating HP in this game? Wait, what's the point of this? Okay, we no longer see red. What was the point of this? Did anything change in here? Oh. Back to the catwalk then, I suppose. Oh, but this is where we came from, isn't it? Blimey, I'm lost. There has to be something this way. Just climb back down. Probably missing something. It's like, as I'm climbing down, there seems to be a hole there, but it's actually nothing. I don't get it. The only other thing I can think of is that this is like a parkour segment of sorts. Oh, and I just bounced. And the ladder is here so that if I fuck up I can just climb back out. But see, I'm losing a whole bunch of HP whenever this happens. And like, I don't really see where I would be going here. No! Can I climb from this side? Oh dear. Okay. I don't know. I don't get it. That's true. And that's a dead end for sure. That's true here either. Is there like a furnace here? Cannot be opened. Smoky smoke. I mean, gassy gas. Steamy steam. Still everywhere. Oh. Okay, but now I kind of want to go back and use the thing again. I'm not sure this is the right thing to do here at all. Wait, this isn't where we came from. I don't think so. I'm like honestly so ready to end this game. I just kinda don't wanna stop because I feel like there couldn't be too much left here. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voices from within the gentlest of stones. It sings to me and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it And I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons, whatever. Those flowers? Those are flowers, right? I'm pretty sure they are. And by tiny schools, does he mean his kids? Stop. Hammer time.
And we came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone. For your children, Mandus, to spare them the world you have created for us all.
This seems to be a setup for a grand ending. One can only hope.
Is this place?
This is a Death Star control room if I've seen one.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
What am I missing here? Well, let's head towards the scary far door. Control room. Rod. Rod control room, nice.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Number 3 is not working. I'm at this point in the game, I'm completely fine if you don't want to scare me anymore. The end part, we're just here for the story now. So good. Don't worry about scaring me, don't worry about sending monsters after me, it's fine. You did a good job. Which one's number 3? Is it this one? I would assume so. There's gonna be something on top of this ladder and you fucking know it. Or the next one. Ooh. I'm still scared.
Quickly, quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn blue, Mandus. They suffocate, they suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free.
Turns out this is a spaceship.
I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jeez. If you're gonna get credits now, that I can safely say I don't get it.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, realizing who he is and what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels in clockwork, and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in a new motion? And he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart. As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. What?
Where are they? Where are my children?
Glad you asked, Landis. You know the answer well enough.
Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger stream pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mass. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex throughout the pipes. I smile, tell them I'm so proud, and feed them to the pigs. Wow. It's green lights. I have to do something here. Oh.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
I guess we climb back down. I would really love one of these big masks. Okay, what? Oh.
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
I can actually barely see now. I mean, I get that this is by design, but ooh, like what? Phew, my eyes. Beautiful, sensitive eyes. What have you done with them? Please, no more pig avoidance. That's just. Okay, hopefully it's not there anymore. Read. There's a spoon of medicine, I say, and it's a silver spoon what you did get born holding. What? Ever so painful for Mommy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins, then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. What? Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I ask. You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling little Beth, what am I become? As I have asked this before. What? I can get there. Hurting me, game.
This is your doom, Landis. This is what you trained it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Quite tempted to stop now, but at the same time I feel like I might be really close to the end.
God, no. What have I done?
Mandus, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and the gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar and the lady walks safely again. Jesus fuck. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension. These so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful, they wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them and then we will feed from them. That's something I can get behind. Eat the rich. I could see him at least one.
Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. The pile will reach
This looks somewhat like the Eric?
This
Epic?
city will
I don't know.
shine as a beacon of redemption for the world!
Of our house where we started the game. I stand and look at myself in the mirror, penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me and his mouth is full of the sulfur mustards. Vain fool, he sneers. Are you really so very different? Do you genuinely believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of this age, the same as any other. This is empire, cretin. This is the killing idiocy. Idiocy? I don't know how to pronounce that. The natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Ubermensch. And thus I wash my hands and take to bed. Ubermensch. I think that's the way to pronounce that, but it didn't have the little accents on the U. Or did it? My eyes are not. It used to be.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned. This world is a machine of pigs, fit only for the slaughtering of pigs.
I hope that... okay. Oh, you're still in chase. Fuck off. Really? Oh, it did make it in.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
Oh, there are your children. The thing is, if I stop now, the next stream might be like 10 minutes long. I kind of thought I would enjoy this more than Amnesia. Not sure I do. Granted, Amnesia wasn't really up my alley either, but yeah, maybe I could enjoy this more, but I still it's on me. So I don't think this is a bad game or anything, it's just not really my thing. Oh, come on.
But will they be free? Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The worthy? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
Is there no point in climbing down here? Well, crap. I didn't mean to do that, obviously. Not a fan of these bright lights. I'll tell you that much. Kinda sure this isn't gonna do anything, but might as well do it. Maybe we can do something with the electricity here. Yeah, Piggy is probably dead now. No. Turning on the explosions. Yo,
I know you, machine.
turn the explosions.
I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Magnus. My great works are almost begun.
And waste not, want not, for here the assorted slope and innards are sifted and sorted and enter the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by this section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it into two sections ready for the butcher's block. And in the interim, it is kept in our freezer bays under the house, and the heat produced naturally by the refrigeration process feeds into the pipes and crannies of these rooms, and is the very reason, my dear friend, that we can sit here in shirts and waistcoats but no jackets on a freezing winter's night without a fire in the grate and discuss our great enterprise. The warmth in our bellies and toes may be attributed directly to those bellies and toes even now passing through steam, fire and blade beneath our feet. When cool, okay, yes, whatever. Oh, this is gonna be trippy. Because trickery. Maybe for now. It's a piggy. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the schools of innocence under the loose clod, headless rib cages in the cool stone behind the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I traced back my life to this instance. Rain channels are rooted in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp the ball with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate like a child's spine, but clockwork. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece by the egg I laid myself, under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. It's like bad poetry. Also, a lot of this just looks like the inside of our house. Is this just coincidence?
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Again with the heart tearing out thing? Yeah, I've seen that before.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
Why is this place? Yo, game, I'm just warning you in advance. This is not a boss fight game. Okay, that's just an elevator. Suppose I could look around for notes. Yeah, I'll just take the elevator and get down, as the kids say. What a transition. Whew, this game just doesn't want to end, huh?
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Why did you take my children?
Madness. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide, and everything is lost.
That was... What? Some weird flashing there, like not just the lights, but the whole screen seemed to flash. Let's look around here a bit first. I can walk around here for no fucking reason. And it's just weird. guessing we have to expose to ultraviolet. Oh, fuck off, will you? Was that it? Okay. And this just keeps going. Short loading time though. Or was it? It felt shorter than usual. So maybe we're near the end?
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Let me just tell you, this game is not doing good for
I
my
love you, my darlings, and I am sorry.
weird little existential dread.
All I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Memories. They surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. Always with these grim edge of shit. Fucking simuls. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split, creating him? Was this the egg of my soul, the moment of the great clock began to tick? The moment the great clock began to tick, yeah. Is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take the madman into my heart once more, and forgive him and myself as well. Who leave these notes? How did you leave these notes here? It's a big ass building.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
Okay, that was actually fucking cool. Was it electropic time again? Okay, what? What was I doing wrong here? I mean, aside from just rushing. Here comes the electro piggy. Fuck! Should I just... I can't seem to climb further up. I have to do a jumpy jump. Okay. That's the thing.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
God help me. I am lost in the dry paper soul of the world.
Okay. Noch, Edwin, Oswald, and I.
Madness, listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend. Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel, on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free. I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts. Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
This no, like don't do this. That weird white flashing that was not good. So I assume this is it. I wouldn't say it was bad, really. I mean, it had some parts that dragged on a lot.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
There we go. Oh, and spooky wind just started outside. Oh, mind, but it didn't. Do that right again. I like how they stuck with that whole style for the Emperor. Well, there you have it. Thanks heaps for watching. Take care now. Bye bye.